Although I think Huskar is not that great against
Terrorblade. That's what kind of what I was saying. Blitz Dota.
I'd like to see it anyway.
you just like to make fun. Oh my god! Woo! All right.
I 100% read that Huskar pick.
5
I was like,
seconds
it's
remaining.
a good hero here. They have okay.
I had no doubts in my mind.
The thing that tipped it off. Remember, I said, why did they take Oracle Naga? And that's why when you saw the Oracle / Naga back to back, that's where Kuro, quote unquote, fooled V.G.R. because V.G.R. was completely on the principle that this was going to be core Naga. So everything that V.G.R. did was pushing the tempo. You don't really want to push the tempo against a Huskar because this hero destroys tempo gaming.
Right.
Because he's going to be the one getting in your face at all times. So just not very easy to fight against. And Liquid have to be careful, though. It's very easy for them to die up here. I think Mind Control might even go down.
A two-man stun, two-man stomp, and Mind Control being body blocked up by FY. Trying to stay ahead of him. Not quite enough. And Mind Control will live because of that.
Got to be careful.
Yeah, they certainly do.
I think a good amount of farm, like we talked about. Although Nono is really caught up. This guy, when it comes to the laning phase, Nono is a beast. He almost always makes all of these disadvantageous lanes look okay.
Man, I was telling.
Oh, bottom.
Oh, Matumba man, not quite enough. Mikasa hits the Slithering Crush, and he'll be okay. But this is the danger of the Huskar. As soon as he hits that level 6, he's got kill potential, and very few offlaners can just sit here for a while. Mikasa going to be pushed back even more. A couple more auto attacks being swung his way.
Yeah, and he might actually. Okay, he's definitely dead. When he popped the sprint,
I missed that one because DDC looks like he's also going to die here. Tried to contest the rune up against Kuro, but he just gets ensnared and Fauna makes the rotation up.
Yep, and that is the strength. I think you have made the wrong move. Being in this bottom lane is not where you want to be. He is just going to get chased down by fire.
Tower is being chipped away.
Certainly is. He does have a healing salve that will get him a little bit of extra XP. Oh god!
And you lose 200 gold
down the drain. Gotta go out to that top lane, try and get a gank, take that tier 1, and open things up for yourself on that side.
Top tower is almost certainly going to go down, as they might even make a move on Mind Control.
Kuro can't stop this one. He's not level 6. All he can do is ensnare, but that's not going to matter. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Matumba Man gets the jump, drops pretty low, but will be able to survive, and now he's got all that extra attack speed. Fauna actually picks up an Arcane Rune. Always a nice one to have in your bottle as a Death Prophet.
Yeah, mid-tier 1 tower.
Bit of liberty for that exorcism. Mikasa looked away from his screen for a moment, considering he was once the coach. Maybe he was doing a little strategy talk there. And TP's away, though.
Unfortunately, though, it's just because Mikasa got picked up those 3 times at bottom that it slowed down his Blink Dagger progression by so much. And now has that Dragon Lance, but when you play TB, you naturally want to play aggressively. Just take advantage of the fact that you can spawn these illusions, that you're going to be really strong in these team fights early on. This hero curves out in a way you don't want it to. Barely missing the scan, but
it doesn't matter anyway.
We talked about this, 30 seconds ago, that Dire are going to invade the safe lane. And look at Liquid's positioning. They've completely left. Look at End's positioning. He's completely left.
Liquid can shake things up. They've been pretty slow. Like they haven't actually tried to invade that Dire jungle at all. They've actually played Matumba Man almost entirely safely.
They're going to invade their own jungle.
Side of the jungle.
This is the correct move to make. This is a Na'Vi classic where they invade into their own jungle because they know V.G.R all here. Mikasa's going to get spotted. They don't have the best angle on him, but maybe if they continue to go to the right, they can find somebody. And I think V.G.R, they should know by now. Warning bell should be going off.
He spots Matumba Man and immediately pops a Moonlight Shadow. The dust goes down, but doesn't catch anybody. Matumba Man is left in the wings here, unable to catch anything. But actually going to be blown up here. Everything being blown on him, and now Matumba Man already low. But Naga Siren, that was not the sleep for sure. Matumba Man is going to take a lot of damage. Almost dies there as the Armlet toggle goes down, but he will manage to survive. Mikasa being chased away. The rest of V.G.R, they blew the Metamorphosis, but let's be honest, they got what they wanted out of that one. They killed the Death Prophet and fought a bot back for it. Didn't even see that. Spotting something out, blink forward, they'll grab No-No with a silence. This should be a pretty easy kill. V.G.R, okay, try and leap away. Matumba Man leaps right back.
There goes my hero.
I actually want to hear you sing that now the next time Huskar makes a leap like that.
She hadn't gone for that buyback there.
Well, they're going to get the potentially freebie. And the Terrorblade, natural with Terrorblade pushes because you have such a heavy cooldown. you open yourself up to Roshan being taken in return against lineups like this. That being said, Elder Titan is really good at defending the Roshan pit.
Elder Titan is really good.
And period. Mind control, looking for it, not gonna find him. Another spirit comes in, gonna go for the stomp. Oh, the Moonlight Shadow, the arrow, long range. He's going to land on the Roshan here. Looks like the Aegis is going to be picked up. Fana with the interception. Will be able to get silence. Aegis in the hands now of Team Liquid, and they're actually going to push forward, trying to force this fight. Going to go straight for N. Managed to get the Oracle ultimate off, which means N definitely needs to be able to get the swap face paint. He does so successfully. Long enough to be able to get a kill, maybe two. Fana ends up going down because of that. No, doesn't have a leap though, and he's left burning in the flames. Not going to be able to get away. Matamba Man makes a leap onto his dead carcass. Not like there's any other kind of carcass anyway. DD's in control. He's going to be stunned up. They can actually kill Mind Control, but it's probably going to cost them their lives. Snare goes down. Mikasa is going to die because of that one. Fly did his best to slow down the progress of Team Liquid, but it did not matter. They were just not in position.
Yeah, and this is going to be a free bottom tier 2 tower right now.
Radiant have fortified their structures.
V.G.R looks like End is just going to beat away at this one.
Radiant's bottom tower.
If Liquid could get 2-2s out of this,
someone better help
probably be
Dire's
well
middle
worth
tower.
it, but I'm not sure how far they're willing to put
It
this.
all comes up to this fight
Radiant's
inside
bottom
of the
tower is
river.
no more.
Mind Control almost getting popped there, but they managed to get off the Song of the
Dire's middle
Siren.
tower
Now
is
they
under
can
attack.
Matamba Man's not making his way down.
They actually don't have the AoE abilities. They don't have the silence. Matamba Man isn't here in time. They've got the ensnare out on No. He's going to go for the
Dire's
TP
middle
away. Do they
tower
have a
isn't
stun?
under
Oh, maybe
assault.
just the damage. No, he healed himself
Radiant's
inside the
bottom
fountain.
tower
He's
is under
good.
attack.
Team Liquid continue to move forward, but Liquid actually have to go back to base because N has already
Someone
chipped
better
his
help
tier 3
Dire's
tower
middle
down to
tower.
half HP. N does have a
Radiant's
TP out, but
bottom
Mind
tower's
Control is
got
there, ready to go with a
problems.
flame break. So instead, N has to turn and fight
Oh,
this
Mikasa!
out, but he doesn't have enough mana. One more mana, pops the one, but now he's silenced and no, couldn't get off the ult. Mikasa unable to save his ally. He gets at least Mind Control. DDC comes in. Oh, and with the finger attack, they blow up Fana. Turn on Derek, get him too. Matamba Man goes for the kill on DDC. With the stop, he is gonna live. The fountain will heal him up enough, and they're even sticking around. Mikasa, he's thinking, maybe, just maybe, I can jump on a Matamba Man, but there's no way.
Kills.
Team Liquid,
I mean, they're
maybe
starting
it's
the assault.
because the pressure on them, they feel this game slipping away, but they're going to try and push high ground here with the Huskar.
Radiant's
Take advantage
top
of
tower
this
is under
hero's big
attack.
power spike.
Yeah, Arrow's going to whiff, but
It's gonna be tough though. They've got a Manta now on the Terrorblade.
Radiant's
yeah,
top
he's
tower
going to do work
has looked
against his
better.
team.
It's only gonna get worse later on, which is why Liquid are gonna try and force this anyway.
Yeah, there's a relative lack of AoE from Liquid's side.
But man needs some help, and he'll get it in the form of Oracle. They'll start healing him up, and he should be fine. Doesn't have enough for inner vitality, but he will heal up to full anyway. They managed to get the stun out of Kuroki, but they managed to save him for the magic damage. Still not enough for the Song of Siren to go down. Liquid have
retreat
lost
mode.
one. Can they get more? Mikasa, he's going to be the one
gonna find
blinking
Fana.
forward, Sue. It's actually DDC who gets the kill first. Fana goes down yet again. Now Matamba Man going to be caught. Immediately back up as well. Into the arrow. A stomp down as well. Lion has some disables, but they're not even needed. Double kill for N. And V.G.R will now be the ones to push down some
Radiant's middle
objectives.
tower
They are
is
going to get
under
so
attack.
much out of that as well. They're just going to continue to push in as Mikasa might even find
Radiant's
more than
middle
that.
tower
Mikasa, he
down.
just seems to know what's up.
Dire's bottom
He's going to have
tower
his
is
blink up
under
in 1
attack.
second. The arrow's going to miss.
Radiant's middle tower
Not make
doesn't
Twitch chat matter.
That's going to go high ground now. Yeah, they should just pop
Looks
the
like
DP
Dire
ulti and go for
fortified their
it.
structures.
Get some serious damage into that tier 3. See if they can get the lane of Rax.
That
This is pretty rough for them to hold. They're going to pop
Light Shadow goes out. Mikasa
Dire's
looking for his
middle
entry,
tower
but
is
ooh,
falling.
looks like he got hit by something there. And his Blink Dagger got put on cooldown the last half second as he tried to jump forward.
Yeah, maybe they just got...
Now he jumps
Just the
in.
last second.
Tumba Man
Where's
again
the
needs some
Oracle?
help. There it is. Tumba Man will be healed back up full once again.
Okay, the rough part right now, though, for Liquid is that now the ET is up.
Yeah.
BG. The good news for Liquid...
On V.G.R, you mean?
Yeah, you
Okay.
just smoke and go.
Do you think that Liquid, you know,
Oh,
if
Jarex
they
is-
wait 30 seconds,
Barracks has got to be careful here.
should Liquid similarly try and get aggressive when they know Metamorphosis is down?
I think they're just going to lose 2 heroes here. Oh, Mind Control doesn't get... So he's got to get out and save the gem.
Yeah, he saves the gem. Matumba Man, ooh, the arrow.
Oh, they know he's there now.
Mikasa, he's got a Slither and Crush in a second. Actually gets jumped on by Matumba Man. He needs a save. Kuro's coming in with a Song of Siren. Holding, waiting longer. He's gonna have to pop it soon. Ed's gonna come forward. Matumba Man's actually still okay. Fada will be able to get some Spirit Siphon damage in, but they start retreating. They want to hold on to the Song of Siren, apparently, while their Oracle is dead. I thought for sure Kuro was gonna pop that ultimate while those heroes were grouped.
But nobody from Liquid really has the farm to back them up either, even if they wanted to.
V.G.R. waiting on their initiation. They now have a Blink Dagger on Mirana. The Stomp lands, no arrow follow-up. Not yet, anyway.
They're gonna contest this though, no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, unless Kuro just a question. The other play is Kuro could just Song of the Sun, right?
Yeah. Oh, and he's about to, but Mikasa gets it first, and now they're gonna blow up Kuro! They used a lot of nukes for it. Matumba Man actually managed to get the lead onto No, but he's gonna die. He's outside in range of the Oracle.
Tower could use some
Liquid,
help.
They've lost to Roshan's low enough that it will be a freebie for V.G.R. That'll be Ayascati. That'll be an Aegis. That might just be V.G.R. beating Liquid 2-0 in this group stage.
I mean, they've got to feel incredibly comfortable right now with the position that they're in. It's V.G.R. They're going to just send everybody down.
You needed the extra little help initiating. You now have an Invis on DDC. Vici Gaming Reborn have Metamorphosis. They've got an Aegis. I think they've got every incentive to be the ones pushing high ground. There it is. Metamorphosis pop. And is going to be leading here. Matumba Man already taking a lot of damage. They might just be able to force out the ult of the Oracle. They're going to be able to drag Mikasa back. If they don't do it fast enough, though, the BKB is going to go down. They managed to get the snare off, though. Mikasa turns around, gets a little bit more damage. Matumba Man heals right back up with the Oracle ultimate, and Oracle buys back. There goes the swap around of HP. Fada's left low enough. He has to go back to Fountain. Matumba Man, he has an opportunity in round 2 against N, but it's going to be a tough one with all this heal. Can he actually output enough damage? Not when DDC comes in with the Hex. The heals go off. DDC still alive somehow through all of that one, but so too is Matumba Man. A buyback there from Kuroki as he gets blown up by the Finger of Death, and V.G.R. determined they've done enough damage to Liquid. They can't risk another pickoff.
I mean, but instead it's actually V.G.R. that have looked very solid overall and taking so many advantages of all the mistakes that Liquid have made this game.
Certainly goes to prove how competitive TI6 has been so far. V.G.R. going to make their initiation. Moonlight Shadow, but the Oracle ultimate does go off. Mind Control's going to be saved here, but what good is he really going to be doing? I'm not sure if he's going to live through this one. That was so much damage. Sure enough, he does get popped. Fada, he's going to pop his BKB, try and TP out as well. They don't have a disable unless a bash comes in from Mikasa, turning things around for V.G.R. after what has been kind of a rocky start to their group stage. Full wraparound now, as V.G.R. going to look for every little advantage they can. Now Liquid going to do something similar to what we saw in game number 1. That actually was a great fight for Liquid in game 1 where they preempted this smoke attempt, but pretty sure that advantage of V.G.R. is still going to allow them to surpass this. Naga Siren Illusion does scout things out, trying to put Matumba Man on the front lines here. The arrow comes out, doesn't actually land on it. The quick footing there from Liquid. Matumba Man now going to be jumped on by Mikasa, immediately pops the BKB. Mind Control, thinking about coming forward for a lasso, not quite yet though.
I think V.G.R. want to disengage, especially without the BKB available on the Slardar. They're just going to poke around, see what's happening, because they know that Liquid are corralled in. They know that Liquid don't have a lot of options to back up. And so it's a position where V.G.R. they're just seeing if there are any openings in this Liquid wall.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
Liquid gonna play around their wards here, and is gonna push forward, but Matumba Man gonna be hexed up. The Song of Siren goes down at the same time as the Oracle ultimate. And again, it doesn't look like much is gonna come out of this one. Matumba Man even getting hit by the Stomp. DDC's ready to go with the unstable, and now with the physical name, running into Matumba Man. He doesn't have a saving grace. Liquid full on retreat without their carry. Kuro, he's gonna lose his life as well, unable to complete his TP out.
V.G.R.'s lineup has hit the late game very definitively, whereas Liquid's lineup just doesn't really scale, especially with the amount of items that they have.
Caught Fada. Arrows coming in. BKB activated.
Have to take this abuse.
BKB a piece, but real physical damage dealer, and in the mid lane, pushing on this tier 3 tower.
Where did 13 seconds. Tower go?
Matamba Man as well as Kuroki about to be up, but not in time.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
They're going to wake up to see that their Rax has fallen.
They're going to go into this Roche Pit right now, feeling very confident as Liquid have no reprisal right now. As they pretty much have to take this fight, so they're just going to make their way over very reluctantly. This is probably going to be the last fight of the game for them as V.G.R. They're taking this Roshan very quickly.
Liquid need a miracle.
They need to just go in right now. No, Miracle's on OG.
It's too late. Age is already down. Mikasa gets an excellent initiation on 2. He is going to be chased down by Matamba Man. He still has the BKB. What a stomp there. Oh, the jump in from the supports. They just rip Liquid apart, leaving Matamba Man as the cherry on top for FY to get the double, and there it is. Vici Gaming Reborn 2-0 Liquid in the group stage.
That is going to be more than enough for them to call it.
Dire victory!
Liquid just kind of left in shambles as V.G.R. all of a sudden. It seemed like at the beginning of the day there was going to be no way they were going to get into the top 4. Now, what are they? I think reasonably 2? It was like, wait, they have to win 2 straight matches? They have to 2-0-2-0? And they're okay?
Yeah.